I've just woken up and it has just gone past 5:30 in the morning. I usually do my fasted cardio, but I need to get my workout done earlier because we've got a garden landscaper coming at 10 AM. So I'm just getting up. I'm going to do a bit of meditating, a bit of stretching, sit down with my coffee and my pre-workout meal, go to the gym, get my posterior session done, and then when I come back I will do my cardio at home, just so if he arrives I'm there and I'm ready. So I'm going to wash my face and get dressed. This is going to be the outfit of the day. These are some Dual Active leggings and this really good backless bra from, I actually think it was Urban Outfitters, but I love it, it's very comfortable. And this is my little office that is very bare and very basic at the moment, but it will be having a bit of a facelift very soon. This is something that I'm getting back into because it's something that I stopped and I was doing it every single day, and I kind of used it as my meditation time as well. I put my phone on do not disturb, and just do like anywhere between a 15 to a 30-minute yoga video. Always from Boho Beautiful. I absolutely love her. I'm going to sign up to her app as well because I want to make sure that I get back using it, because it not only, as I said, benefited me mentally throughout the day, it also benefited me physically so much more. And at the moment with my training, I need to make sure that I'm stretching, mobilizing as much as I can. So I just did a 15-minute Boho Beautiful video, and I'm going to go downstairs, make my coffee, my black coffee to start the day, and then I'm going to do one of her or Melissa Woodhouse 10-minute meditation videos downstairs. And then once I've done that, I'll have my breakfast, my hubby will be up, and then we'll be making our way to the gym. Good morning. Good morning, my darling. Good morning, sweetheart. Hello. Good morning. Come on downstairs. Forgot how good both yoga and my meditation makes me feel. As I said, I used to do it. I started when I used to work on the cruise ship, and I would get up every single day, no matter what time I went to bed. I would get up for sunrise and do yoga as the sun was rising up, and it honestly used to make me feel amazing. And then came home, carried on through lockdown and as week sort of over the last year, but it's only really the last year that I've stopped doing it. I kind of was doing it sometimes, I wasn't doing it others, and it makes me feel so good. I need to get back into it, but when life gets busy, as it does, it gets harder and harder, so you have to make the time. You know, I make the time to do my cardio, to go to the gym, so I need to make more time for this, even if it's waking up 15 minutes early, because that's more important, because that's more, a bit more mindset wise rather than just physical. But I feel like I'm in limbo in between like two worlds. I feel like you've got your Pilates, yoga, meditation girls, and you've got like your gym bunnies, and I feel like I'm right smack bang in the middle. I love lifting heavy, like in the gym, going for it, obviously bodybuilding, but I'm also so much into the wellness side of things as well, so I'm kind of like, don't feel like I fit into either category. I'm like floating around somewhere in the middle, but I just need to be confident, merge the two together and be a little bit of both. But I have as well black coffee before I have a coffee, unless I'm out the door at 4 AM, that's different. But I always wake up first, water, some kind of stretches. Sometimes I literally just touch my toes, and I try not to have a coffee until I feel like I've woken up a little bit. And again, that's something that I think I'm going to start getting into, waking up, yoga, meditation, coffee, cardio, or cardio, coffee, and then get into the day. But I'm about to make my pre-workout rice cakes with peanut butter and jam, and I was gonna have eggs, but my eggs are out of date, so I can't have those. So I'm gonna make now, and then we should be leaving for the gym in about the next 15 minutes or so. This is my pre-workout. We've got 12 grams of strawberry jam and 10 grams of the drizzle, and then these are my supplements for today. I take 1 ashwagandha, my multivitamin, vitamin D3, and my energy, and I'll take the rest that are underneath there with my main breakfast in a couple of hours. Yeah, kids don't want a bit nice ones.
Go to your seat, please.
Let me be right by your side, cause I know that this is right. Don't be shy, just get to know me. We can take this somewhere else. You and me can find ourselves. Stop pretending we are lonely. I can't call your bluff, cause I know that this is love. Can't pretend that you don't feel it. Be that thing that you missed, I know you can't resist. Let me make your life easy. I wanna be your company. I wanna be your company. I wanna be your company. Think of the things we do. If it was only me and you.
So we've just gotten back from the gym, and yesterday Christian tagged me in a baked oats recipe that literally looked divine. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since 10:10.
Get a video up.
I will do. I'm trying to see. 20 grams of oats, 25 grams cookies and cream, half a teaspoon of that, which is this teeny tiny spoon. Hold on.
1/8.
No,
One
it's
quarter.
a quarter. I probably need less, don't I?
Oh, yeah, because you've got less stuff, so I'll probably have a quarter.
Baked 40 grams of oats, 25 grams of a scoop of cookies and cream protein powder. Just, you know, that scoop is 32 grams.
I don't think it is.
No, it is a full scoop. Excuse me. And then I'm having strawberries and drizzle whole earth on mine. You just use water with it as well, so I'm really hoping it turns out as well as I'm hoping it's going to, because because. And then this is just with a bit of water, and just to make it a nice thick consistency. And then it says 180 degrees in the air fryer for 15 minutes. And then that should be it. I'm just so excited, it's ridiculous. So the best thing that we ever got was this air fryer.
This is our baby. I actually love this more than I love Emily.
We haven't actually used the oven. And the only time we'll ever use the oven now is probably Christmas Day.
And pizzas.
And
well,
pizzas.
We don't eat pizzas in yours.
But at the minute we're not eating pizzas really, so no, not really. We're not eating pizzas. So this is literally what we do.
All day, all night, people have ESN.
Everything. If this is good, this is going to be the new thing. So on my training days, 4 days a week, baked oats. Oh my goodness, could I make this and take it with me to work and have it a bit cold the next day?
Of course you can. Or you can just save it for the night before you come home from work and have it with a scoop.
Oh my goodness, so nice. Halo top. I didn't use quite as much ingredients as they said, so. Oh my goodness, looks like a pie. I'm going to top it with my strawberries. Is it good on the inside? Yes, it is. And then I'm also going to have this drizzled on top. Oh my sweet lord. Potentially by the tiniest little bit.
Yeah.
So tight, so good. How gooey is yours in the middle?
Really gooey.
Mine's not gooey enough.
Oh, no.
Really sad. So that breakfast was absolutely delicious, although mine was a tiny bit on the dry side because I used like just over half of the ingredients and did it for pretty much the same amount of time. So that was a schoolboy error on my behalf, but I've already added it to MyFitnessPal for tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna do it for like 10 minutes instead of 15 minutes. And then I tried a little bit of hubbies, and that was a really nice gooey consistency. But we'll try again tomorrow, and then if it's good, I'll let you know. But we're just waiting now. We've got someone coming at 10, so at the moment they're 7 minutes late. Not impressed. To look at our garden, it's like a landscaper, just to tell us what we can and can't do, and we want to tell them our ideas and see basically if we can do it. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to play on my laptop whilst waiting for them to come, and then I'll check back in with you once they've been. So I was literally about to hop on the bike to do my half an hour of cardio before I make myself some lunch, and then our food delivery arrived, which is what is behind me here. So I thought I'd give you a quick look at what we get pretty much every single week, because at the minute, I mean, even before I was doing this prep, we just ate very similar things all the time anyway, so not too much change, but now it very much stays similar. So let me show you what I've got. So starting over here, first, carbs are what we usually mix up a little bit more week to week, every other week. So this week I got some sweet potatoes, mini tortilla wraps, so I can have 2 of these instead of one big one, and I can split it into 2 throughout the day. Skipjack tuna chunks in brine always. A ton of rice. We've already got enough rice, but I just always get more. So got some egg fried rice, Mexican style rice. My favorite, one of my favorite lunches, super quick, is a chicken fajita bowl with a little bit of that in it. It's literally perfect. And then jasmine rice there as well. In the back, we've got some single bags of sweet and salted popcorn, rice cakes, salted caramel from Snacker Jack, and then just the lightly salted one from Callo there. And over here is all the veg. Usually in this one as well there would be some strawberries and some blueberries, but I've already got those, so I didn't need any more. But we've got some bananas, we've got some long stemmed broccoli, these are peppers, tomatoes, cucumber, avocados, whole grain pasta there. Over here we're trying prawns. Now I actually randomly became allergic to prawns, however I love them so much, and not recently, about a couple of months ago, I had a prawn salad and I was fine, so I'm buying them again. A bit of a win, but I really hope that I can manage with them because they're really good calorie wise and really good protein wise, so that's good. So I've got 2 packs of those, 2 packs of prawns, 2 packs of salmon, and then 2 packs underneath of chicken, and of course we've got the tuna as well. Eggs, always eggs. And then I've got some of this. Why have I got this? I saw someone uploaded a meal and it looked really nice. Things like chicken, sweet chili, rice and pineapple. So I got myself some of that to try. Lettuce, 10 calorie jelly pots, all these salted caramel and chocolate puddings and proteins. And then I've just got some sea salt dark chocolate and some non-fat Greek style yogurt as well. So that's like the weekly food shop overhaul. And then in here, which needs an organise, as you can see, we've already got a few bits. This is my husband, he has no idea. Well, it's just very annoying that we always have everything in the same place, but you still can't really do it. So I'm just gonna have a little bit of an organise in here. In our cupboards here is where we keep all sort of snacks and nuts and things. So this is kind of something that we just build on all the time, but this is pretty much what the weekly food shop looks like. So I'm gonna quickly pop everything away and then do my cardio and then eat, because I am absolutely starving. Can't have my hair down when I'm doing this. Needs to be on the top of my head, because this is something that I really enjoy doing weekly, but it can be quite stressful because I'm just so OCD with where everything goes. Right, let's get moving. that's that. Now everything else can go in. Before I show you, I'm just having a salt and vinegar rice cake. There's a mini celebration. I'm gonna do my half an hour of cardio. I was watching Sammy Clark's latest YouTube video. Then I'm gonna make my lunch, evening meal, quick shower, a bit more admin, and then go off to teach a couple of classes, last classes of the week to teach. And then tomorrow's Friday. So, just working from home tomorrow. I have a posing session with Emma from Fit by Emma on Instagram. She's a judge for PCA. So we're doing my third one with her. I've already done one via Zoom before, one face to face. This will be the third one, and hopefully she can see improvements there as well. So that's really good. Apart from that, tomorrow, super chill, check-in day as well. See how that goes. So a quick tour into the fridge. Absolutely stunning. So all at the top, Diet Cokes, drinks, protein, yogurts, jellies down here, more yogurts, more protein yogurts, and cheese and dairy. And down here we've got meats, and then this is a mixture of all sorts. And then in there is vegetables and salad. Then in here is all sauces and milks, plant-based milks. This is everything that we've got. I need to get some more Cheerios and Cocoa Pops. All the rice is there, and then down here we've got all the seasonings, bread bin, potatoes and everything down there. And then over here at the top, what all these flies are doing, just all rice cakes and snacks, and then popcorn is up there at the top. And of course, the beautiful looking fruit bowl. But I'm about to head over there on that exercise bike for half an hour and then make my lunch. So I have the second part of my vitamins now just before my lunch. So Thursday, so I'm gonna have my second ashwagandha gummy. I love these because I feel like I'm having a sweet, but I'm absolutely not. Not having a sweet at all, but it tastes nice. I also got the multivitamin gummies in gummy form as well, rather than tablet form. Again, tricks my mind into thinking I've got a sweet. Omega-3 going in. Turmeric. This one's vitamin D. Earlier on I said I was taking vitamin D. I actually took loose collagen instead of vitamin D. Also, this is just from Amazon. I've had a couple of messages on this over my Instagram, like over the last however many months of me having it, and everyone's always like, where's it from? Amazon. Little old lady pill box. There you go. I've got Wimbledon on. So I just finished up 35 minutes on the bike over there. I'm now doing 35 minutes every day instead of 30 minutes every day, because that's kind of adding a whole other 35 minutes on top of the whole week. So they're just that extra added expenditure. And now I'm just in the middle of making my lunch and my evening meal whilst watching Natalie Matthews on YouTube. I've followed her for a while. She's a vegan bodybuilder and she's just really great, really down to earth, really knowledgeable. So her channel's been really helpful for me throughout this whole process. But I am trying for my lunch, I've got 100 grams of chicken. I'm gonna have 75 grams of jasmine rice, and I'm trying it with some peanut butter drizzled on the top because apparently it's amazing, it's a game changer.
So that's what we're trying for lunch, and the calorie and macro deal of that is 36 grams of protein, 35 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fats, and under 400 calories. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm hoping it tastes nice. Then for my evening meal, so I'm going out to teach my classes, I'm just making some tuna pasta. So I've got 40 grams of pasta in there, then I've got my tuna here. I'm going to use a little bit of lighter than light mayo, and I've got some tomato and some cucumber to add on top of that as well. So I'm going to make this, eat my lunch, get ready for work, and then have an hour just to sit down, have a snack, and do a bit of work before I head out. Is lunch, and following this I'm going to have some yogurt and strawberries, so let's see. Okay, I've got myself a Coke Zero as well. Very savoury, so if you're not a savoury person, this won't be for you. Okay. If I wasn't on prep, would I give this a go? Maybe, but for low-ish calories and it's going to fill me up, I'll take it. A reminder as well, today is also my high calorie day, so when it's a lower calorie day and we're ever dropping to about 200 calories, it doesn't look like this. A lot less carbs and a lot less fats, still the same protein, so it is a bit more like keto on those days, but thankfully I only have 3 of them a week, and I have 4 of these, so that's good.
Again, because I couldn't wait for you guys. It looks so good.
Your opponent identifies weakness.
Good morning, happy Friday. I came in from work last night and you saw that I had a little protein pudding yogurt, and then I went straight to bed because I was exhausted. But it's Friday now, it's just gone past 5:30. I'm up and about to head just outside the door to do my Friday morning check-ins. I'm now checking in twice with my coach, one midweek on a Wednesday and one on Friday. But today's the full shebang. Wednesdays is just sending photos, my posing routine, and just telling how I'm feeling, whereas now it's a little bit more in depth, and I also include my measurements, waist, hips, right and left thigh. So that's what we're about to do, and then fasted cardio, no, then meditation, a little bit of a stretch, fasted cardio, off to the gym for push, and then I'm coming back and I've got a Zoom PT and a Zoom posing session for half an hour. So I'll go through all of that with you, and then I think that's where I will end this video because I have no idea how long it's gone on for. But yeah, so let's get checked in because it's not very warm today, so we'll get out and in as quick as I can. 35 minutes on the bike, done and dusted. I've now just got a little pre-workout. I've got push today, upper body, and this is usually the one that I can do within like 45 to 50 minutes rather than an hour and a half. And then after this I'm going to have my pre-workout,
It's called unicorn piss. It's really good. And then coming back and got my posing session with Emma as well. Hopefully we'll have time to have some breakfast before then. But I also actually might not, because it's easier to pose when you, the sort of flatter you are, so we'll see. So it's just coming up to 9:15. I'm about to hop on for a Zoom posing session. So I've got my bikini on underneath this, and then I've just got my little tripod set up here. This is what I'm going to do. It's only half an hour, so I'll be back in with you in a minute to close off the vlog. Alright, so it is Friday evening now. Today ended up being weirdly a little bit busy, and I was supposed to wrap it up after my posing this morning, but then things happened. We had a guy come round to give us a quote for curtains in the house because we haven't got any curtains, and I want to make sure that by the time winter comes, because you know, with saving on electricity and the heating and things, curtains, because we've got quite a big, we've got like a French doors and a floor to ceiling window, so as amazing as it is in the summer with all the light and things like that, it's a lot of glass, so it keeps you cold. So they came, and then we ended up finishing off putting everything up in our loft. I tidied the second bedroom as we've got a friend coming to stay next week, and my parents coming to stay to look after the dogs whilst we're in Italy, and then the day just sort of ran away with me. But just had a check-in with my coach. So this week there are no changes again, which is great, seeing as I am going to Italy. If my calories or anything was to drop, it might have just been more challenging, mainly just getting back into the rhythm of it, because when she last, my calories I don't think have changed for 2 weeks now. So when they did change, it took me a couple of days to kind of just get used to it physically, and then now I feel like I've found my groove and it's good. So I'll probably have another week there, but then I'm pretty sure I think food's going to be dropped. But I have maintained this week. I actually dropped by 0.05, dropping down, physically slowly starting to come in. I think I mentioned this earlier in the vlog. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of like the blind leading the blind a little bit. I don't know how I should be looking at this, you know, 8 weeks out. So I'm just sort of letting my coach tell me, and I'm just doing as I'm told and trying to execute it to the best that I can. But I'm feeling good. I have days where, the lower days especially, sort of come lunchtime, I tend to flag. And then if I have a high day, that the next day if it's a high day, it's the morning that I feel a bit lethargic until I get a bit more food in me. So it's just getting used to that, but just pushing on as much as I can. I'm really good. I've got the tactic now of how to get more out of my deficit, and it's just about being as simple as you can with the food choices and being sort of smart about it all. I've actually just got from the Skinny Food Co. God knows what it's going to taste like, but it's 175 calories and it's in a curry. So I've got that to have tomorrow evening because I'm buying myself Christians out. So I'm going to give that a go and just see how it is. But so far, process is good and I'm enjoying documenting it. Over now, there's going to be some really big change and things to update you on. I've started signing up for shows. I've got my Notion dashboard organised, which I actually think is something that I might do and film for next Saturday, just how I'm organising everything going forward. So I've got that, so for each show that I'm doing, what needs to be done, what has been done, what has been done, and all things like that. So I'm just trying to stay as organised as I can and as busy as I can, because the busier that I am, granted it's a little bit hard energy wise, but it keeps my mind busy and doesn't let me sort of dwell too much on the fact that I'm hungry right now, and if I wasn't on prep I'd absolutely make myself a sandwich, but I can't. But I'm really looking forward to getting done. It sort of dawned on me and my coach the other day, like hit me when I messaged her about hotels, and I was like, oh my god, it's pretty much 2 months away. And I was like, oh, it's actually happening. And I think now is just when daily changes are going to happen. I'm going to get in my feels, you know, things like that. But I've started adding meditation into my days because I can get a bit snappy anyway. I haven't got the best patience, and when I'm hungry it's even worse. So in the morning I'm just doing like a 5 to 10 minute meditation, getting in my zone, giving myself my daily affirmations, positive energy, all that good stuff, and it does seem to be helping a little bit. So I'll be taking that with me. But Right now, it's just coming up 8:45. I'm going to grab myself a protein yogurt, the last snack of the day. Watch an episode of The Witcher, and then go to bed. And then this weekend, it's just client check-ins, which I usually do on a Monday, but client check-ins, client calls, updating their calendars and programs, and packing, because we're going to Italy on Tuesday morning. So tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday is just kind of getting everything ready, and then Monday morning I'm working, then Monday afternoon, evening, chilling, going to the gym and just getting ready to go on holiday. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, please comment down below. My Instagram handle is down, a link in my bio as well. It's just emilymorsecoaching. Lots of details going down there, and I will see you in the next video.